Alright guys, so I want to discuss something about risk management. I did one more trade in the midday, and I think it's worth to do another recap because because I think it's worth to discuss the risk to reward that I saw that. So what I saw was I did in that day, I did a recap to talk about these three trades, and now we're going to SQ. What I saw in SQ is SQ was actually really doing a really nice consolidation for about 30 minutes on 5-minute chart. And you see at 71.82, this is a daily level that we discussed about in class 2, and I saw that it's really not selling off, and there is a potential for it to take a reversal back to VWAP. So what I did was I decided to take a long position, but I really didn't want to go long here or long here because the risk to reward is the key for me. So I waited. So I actually noticed it here, but I didn't take the long position here. I waited for the drop, and then I took the drop position here. Yes, it was below the moving averages, but the risk to reward for me, the first target was this level, and then the second target was the moving average on a 5-minute chart, and then on the 15-minute chart, which will later show that we had another position. So the risk to reward was the key for me here. I waited. Yes, it is scary to buy at the low of the day. But what I was telling myself is if the stock is really, look at this, the stock is really struggling around here. There is no way that, there is of course a way, but I was telling myself that there is a potential for a reversal. So I took the position to the long side, and I was really confident in the trade. We did pop up, came down. I stick to my stop loss. My stop loss was below 71.82, and I hold it through that. And as you see, after that, the pop came in, and then we crossed the moving averages, and I started scaling out on a 1-minute chart. I hold a little bit of shares. I was hoping to get to VWAP, but as you see, we never got that to VWAP, and then I got out the last piece at the break-even. So this is the last piece at the break-even. So I really didn't go negative. It did came down, but it doesn't correct at 71.82 and now bouncing back. So what I noticed that was I also took a look at the SPY. So it's it seems that SQ is somehow following the market as well. So if you look at these two charts at the same time, let me see if I can put the timing. Yeah. So these two charts are pretty much now in the same time frame. So as you see, when I noticed that, when I say that we have this consolidation here at 71.82, we also had that on the SPY as well. So SPY is holding at the 26.90.18, and then it was ready for a bounce toward the next level, which is 27.43 and the VWAP on the SPY. So these two kind of I looked at also the market, so I knew the market is due for a reversal, and I took the SQ. And it seems to me that it's very similar to the market. SQ is usually stuck in play, but it seems that it's not really in play today, so it's following the market somehow. So that was a reversal that I took. You can go and take a reversal on SQ, which is $270 and move $1, or you can take the same reversal on SQ, which is $71 and moves $2. So ATR on SQ is much higher than SPY, so I decided to take the reversal on SQ. But the key that I wanted to mention that is not about the trade itself, because we take these trades a lot. The key was risk management, and how to finding a good risk reward is very, very important. Another thing that I wanted to mention is, do you see this big bounce? If you look at the 15-minute chart, you see that a huge bounce on this moving average on 15-minute chart. I didn't have the 15-minute chart habit, but Robert started trading on this 15-minute chart, and I realized that actually you can see a lot of information on the 15-minute chart. And as you see, there is a big bounce on a 15-minute chart. So this bounce, yes, it did pop up a little bit above 20 moving average on 5-minute chart, but it's still a very heavy resistance. And you see again, there is another heavy resistance here. So it could never really crack that because it was on this. So as you see, this level, this struggle was not out of nowhere. It was both on a 5-minute chart and on a 15-minute chart. All right, guys. So that's the video. I think it's very useful for having a risk management, and I think it's SQ is bouncing back. But again, I don't want to keep trading that. This is a really bad risk to reward. If you want to go long now for VWAP, so again, this is a horrible risk to reward, and you have to be really careful to get a good entry. Have a good day, guys, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning in the chat.